Hello and welcome to Scrapbook.com. I'm Amy Sonneman and I am so excited to show you the new Rose Blossom stamp set from Altenew. This is a stamp set that we collaborated with Altenew to create for us, and it is available only at Scrapbook.com until September of 2019. The Rose Blossom set includes 20 beautiful layered stamps. There's the rose and additional leaves and flowers. As they layer, the rose has 4 different stamps that all layer together to make this beautiful rose. There are 3 of the smaller flower. This is the base, and then you can layer them on top, or you can stamp this in black and color it with markers. There are 2 styles of leaves. There's a larger leaf with 3 different pieces to make this beautiful leaf, and then a smaller leaf stacked on top of each other to make this beautiful leaf. On the inside of your card, the packaging has some beautiful samples. It also has notes on how to clean your stamps, care and storage, and so forth. The nice thing about the packaging is make sure you keep it, because the second you get your package out, you will have pre-made cards that all you have to do is glue them onto a card base. Here's another, and they're already pre-printed for you. So before you stamp one single stamp, you already have cards that you can use immediately. You just cut the packaging apart and adhere them to a card base, and they come like this. Next, I'd like to show you how to create this beautiful rose that's layered with 4 different ink colors. As a reference, on the back of your packaging, you will have this guide, the layering guide. So what they recommend is you stamp the outline first and then stamp each piece over the top of it. Because I like to stamp the outline last and emboss over the top of it, I'm going to start with this second piece and then go from here to here to here, and then make this my last piece. And then if I choose to emboss, it gives you this beautiful detailed outline, and you can emboss in a clear embossing powder, and it gives it just a little bit of shine and shimmer. So let's get started. We'll start with stamping this piece first. So we're going to load our platform. We're going to put our first stamp down. It's a little sticky at first. That's okay. It'll stick to your paper. Just place it back in the corner. Your paper, as long as it's lined up against these 2 edges, it'll stamp in the exact same spot every time. The first color we're going to use is that Scrapbook.com Hybrid Ink Color Ballet Slipper. It's in the pink family. This is pink 1, so that allows you to know that it is the lightest of the 4 colors in that color family. We're going to go ahead and stamp it the first time. Give it a good press. Lift it up. Make sure your card is back in the corner. Each of the light colors are very light. I like them a little bit more vibrant, so I'm going to go in a second time. I can use it the way it is. It looks pretty. I just like it a little bolder, a little brighter. So I'm going to go in a second time, give it a good press, and it's a little bit brighter. And I just tend to like that better for my purposes and for you to be able to see it on camera. We stamped this image. Now we're going to go in with this piece. With this piece, you see these yellow lines. As long as those 3 pieces are lined up, you know that your stamp is in the right spot. So let's go ahead and line those up. We're going to close the door, pick up our stamp, make sure the paper is in the corner. And the ink we're going to use on the second layer is pink 2, which is pink lemonade. It's also a hybrid ink. We're going to load the color, stamp it. The nice thing about it is if you don't get it registered perfectly, you're never really going to know. The person that's getting the card isn't going to know the difference because they're layered one on top of another. So when you're all done, it's going to look beautiful no matter what. I always stamp twice just because I like a more vivid color. Some people like a pastel color. I'm all about the brightness. So you will always see me doing it twice. With the third layer, we're going to again line up with the yellow lines right here. We're going to Place our stamp over the top. We're going to close our door to load the stamp. The next color we're going to use is Pink 3, which is called Carnival Pink. It's a little bit brighter. And each layer adds more detail to the flower. We're going to move to the 4th, which is actually the first on the layering guide. We're going to close the door, pick up our stamp. This time we're going to ink the 4th layer with Havana Red, which is Pink 4, the darkest color in the hybrid ink family. And I like a nice bold outline, so I'm going to go ahead and ink it again. It's pretty that way, but I like it even darker. There you have your 4-layer stamped image. You'll also notice that there are a few bonus kind of everyday sentiments. Thank you, hello sunshine, just a note to say hello, congratulations, as well as just some little tiny flowers. And then this piece with the little tiny blooms that are perfect for stamping and coloring. Let me show you that as well. So this is just this piece stamped and colored. This stamp is just stamped in a dark gray, colored with the Altenew markers, the alcohol ink markers. Beautiful colors, beautiful shades. The nice thing about the Altenew markers is they come in the same sets of shades as the ink pads, so you can definitely layer them well and blend and so forth. You can add a sentiment on top. Let's do that. So we're going to use the just a note to say hello. We're going to ink it up. And we're going to stamp it in the center. And then we can add that piece to the center for a quick and easy card. I hope you enjoy working with the Rose Blossom stamp set from Altenew as much as I have. We're lucky enough to be able to have collaborated with Altenew to be able to offer this product to you exclusively through September of 2019. So get yours today, only at Scrapbook.com. Thanks for watching. If you like this video and want to see more from Scrapbook.com, please like, share, subscribe, and leave a message. Happiness is life handmade.